And the shirt's got a little much starch in it there. Don't you think, man? It's like a little crispy. Calm down.
Right out of
Hey,
what's the name of the one in town by Zaxby's? The cleaners, Bowers, not Bowers.
Bowens.
Bowen.
Yeah, well, it figures.
That's
yeah.
what it is.
It'll
Yeah, they
stand
starts
on
the
its
crap.
own.
Man, I can make a pancake out of it.
No doubt. Yeah. What's up? Another Tuesday night, fellow pilots of Flight Club, and here we are hanging out with you guys, having a good time, seeing what's up with everybody. Everybody doing good this week, man? Got some weather going on. Some storms going on tonight, man.
Yeah, Tim's on. He's got that mustache.
Yeah.
I've seen it, man. With that T7 he's got that fro going down.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, he's been working on that plane hard, man. That plane is looking awesome.
I've seen the pictures of it.
Got
Sexy.
the lights, got the sound,
Yeah.
he's got the HUD display.
Right.
Tim, nice work, buddy.
Got everything in it and hasn't flown it yet.
I'm telling you, man, we got to see some flying of this stuff,
That's
man.
the
Let's get it
best.
done.
That's
We
the
haven't
whole
been
point.
able to fly because it's been
No.
so windy
Well, I did fly for a minute.
for a minute.
It's
Yeah.
26 mile an hour right across the runway. I had to come in direct 90 degree of the
Oh,
runway,
yes.
fly to the house.
Yeah.
Pure survival. So I just put it in the car.
It's bad, man. I mean, but on the bright note, he got to fly. I haven't flown in weeks.
Months.
I mean, months. Yeah, I mean, it's been 2
No.
months at least.
Whenever the fun fly. Well, you didn't even fly then?
I didn't fly to fly, and that was
No.
April
So it
Fool's
was
Day.
before that. So
Yeah.
it was March sometime.
Yeah, so it's been a while. And you know, again, we're supposed to be in the warm weather here, and we are for the most part. We have
That's
some
nice.
cool mornings that are like 45, 48. But at the same time,
It's supposed to be 90 tomorrow, I think.
yeah, but it's the wind. It's the winds are relentless around here, guys. I mean, it's like, you know,
Blows your doors in,
yeah,
breaks your pool liner,
yeah,
knocks over palm trees.
yeah. We had a bad storm here last weekend, man, and it
Nasty.
tore up a lot of stuff around here. I think we had a small tornado actually. So yeah, I had to get an adjuster here at the house and look at stuff, but yeah, no fun. Always something, you know, something's always tearing up. Yeah. So, but hey, we're all safe. It's all good. Everything's great.
Live
you
to
know.
fly another day.
That's right. So hopefully soon we'll get some flying in. But how about you guys? Any of you flying anything?
Somebody's
lately?
got to be flying.
Well,
Have to be.
I've seen some videos. Some people are flying. I mean, you know, it's not crazy, but some people are flying. You know, we got some new stuff coming out. Let's see. Motion RC's coming out with what is it? A Panther?
It's like a squished football.
It is. It doesn't do it for me.
What is it?
personally.
The first generation or second generation? Isn't the Panther and the Cougar the same thing? What's the difference between the Panther and the Cougar? But they both look like a flat football.
Yeah.
Intakes on the leading edge.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah, it doesn't do it for me, man. I mean,
it's kind of squatty, sits there like that.
yeah, and then you got a 80 millimeter too. I mean,
Yeah.
and as big of planes as these companies are coming out with, I mean, come on, you know, it's kind of like, you know, the F-86. I love my F-86, but you know, I mean, it's fun. It was my first jet actually, and I still have it, and it still flies great. Fun jet to fly. I'd recommend it to anybody for a first jet. It's got great characteristics, and you know that Panther may be the same way. I don't know. But the overall look of it doesn't do it for me. And I'm more of what something looks like kind of person, you know?
It just looks like whatever was left over in the womb when they had
Yeah.
in the factory and they put it together.
Yeah, just throw
It
something
just doesn't
out
look
there.
like it's something you'd put on purpose.
Yeah, you know, it's like, let's throw something out there. You
It's
know what I
like
mean?
you look at the first generation ones that we made out there in Edwards Dry Lake Bed, and man, they just
Yeah.
ugly looking bull nose, look like a frog,
Yeah,
and then they put
yeah.
intakes. You can tell nobody knows what they're doing.
Right.
Okay, we're
That was
studying whatever the Germans have. We're behind by 20 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, should we do it this?
It's got a
I don't
little
know.
Messerschmitt
Yeah,
look
bring
here.
the dice out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
okay, let's do
Throw
it.
the dice. But so yeah, Cougar. Yeah, exactly, Victor. But you know, like I said, everybody's got their own taste. That's what makes this hobby great. You know, a lot of people love the plane. You know, so it's whatever.
I'm happy for them. I'll take one.
Yeah. And then, you know, let's see what was last week Horizon came out with another radio. Just what we all need, I guess. I mean,
What do
I
they
think-
have? I don't understand why they have 8, 10, 12, 20, 99,
Well, I guess it's
32.
whatever you
You
want,
get the
whatever you
internet.
need, you
It comes
know.
with a microwave, toaster.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, you know, the one that I've got is IX20 SE, which I'll never have to replace it, hopefully, for what I do with it. But then they came out with an NX20.
I don't get the
And I
letters
mean,
and the numbers.
It's
just like they throw dice too. Hey, what do you think?
well,
Okay.
they want to put something out every week, and I get it. You know, it keeps you coming back, keeps you looking. But on a bright note, we see that Banana Hobby is starting to pack the container,
Yeah, I seen that.
and the B1s
Yeah.
are getting ready to head out, guys. So it won't be long, and everybody will be getting those. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Won't be long now, and that's going to be a big deal. Everybody will be buzzing about those, and hopefully they do great. I think personally, as big a wing loading as they'll have, and they should fly great.
Yeah, you got 72-inch wings.
Yeah, should fly really well. Should be very grass capable. I think it's going to be a fantastic jet myself, guys. I know Tim Toutont's putting some things on his to really make it look nice. RC Geek is making some afterburners for it. They've also got sound systems I think you can get for it. It's going to be really nice. So it'll be interesting to see. There's different liveries you can put on it. It's going to be interesting to see how it all works out, and I hope that I enjoy the one I'm going to get from them. I'm looking forward to that myself and having it here on the channel, unboxing it, showing it.
As long as the gear doors work.
As long as the gear doors work, we'll be good to go. I just had a good friend of mine that I talked with, Dan Laurie. He's got the L39 just like I've got, and he's had some issues. He bought it secondhand from somebody, and he's been having some issues, but we think we got it figured out, and we think that his is also the gear door servos. So I'm kind of in general conclusion with mine, guys, that I'm going to do away with the gear doors on mine and just scratch it.
Just fly.
I could put bigger servos. I think that's the problem. I think it needs bigger high torque servos. Kenny and I have talked about that as well, but I don't feel like changing servos. I think I'm just going to take the gear doors off and disconnect the servos and be done with it.
Fly.
And fly it. And, I think the L39 up there, the free wing, does not have gear doors, does it? Back here behind you. The Flying Dragon. I think you can see the tires on it. So, just something else to have an issue
no
with.
Gear doors on
Yeah,
that.
so no gear doors. So, you see the wheels on it. So,
Yeah, so who cares?
I do like the scale look of the gear doors on the L39 by the Britling that I have, but it is what it is. And so, Jeremy said to scrap the gear doors as well. So there you go. That's what everybody's saying, scrap the gear doors. So that's just a shame because they look so damn good.
Yeah, they're
closed up,
sexy. I like all those moving
They
parts,
are
but
sexy, man.
It's just a pain. It's like the higher the skirt, the higher the maintenance.
Yes, exactly.
So you got to get a comfortable zone, back it down a few.
Yeah.
The dinners are only $12 at Taco Bell rather than $120 at some fancy
Yes.
restaurant where you're hungry and you got to go to eat at some burger joint when you get done.
That's right. Yeah. And Wild Bill, we've had this banner up here for a while because, we're working with Legend Hobby now, in case you hadn't seen the latest shows. We've had Thomas Whelan on the show. We've had Mean Joe on the show last week. They're going to be coming on more with us probably about every couple of weeks. We're going to have them all talking about what's hot. And speaking of what's hot, we're also getting the T28 that they're sending us from Legend Hobby. It'll be here mid-August. But hey, we're here. You know what I mean?
I'll be able to touch it.
Hey, we're getting the China Lake scheme. And so that'll be about mid-August. They're going to be sending that. It's coming over on the ship, coming up through the Panama Canal. And so, guys, if you haven't ordered yours, you better get it because they're going to sell out quick. They only got so many on this shipment. And Thomas said when they were up here, I think last week, that orders are going fast. They're actually offering a discount code on it right now if you act now. So, guys, you better get into that one. And they've also got a lot of great planes that are coming in, a lot of good things getting ready to happen over at Legend as well. So you want to stick around for that. I'm happy to be part of Legend Hobby. I'm excited. So we have the gopher up here with the hat. Look, check out the socks, man. We have the socks. We got the cups, the mugs, the shirts. We got it all, man. So, and guys, the merch and the gear at Legend Hobby, it's awesome. And if you haven't gone there and gotten you some of it, you need to. We're actually we're talking to Thomas. We are trying hard to get Thomas to get some boxers, guys. Got to have boxers with your socks and your hat. How nice would that look? So, definitely go there. Check them out. Get you some of the merch, guys, because they've got awesome merch. And the quality is awesome. So yeah. So what do you got, man? What are you working on?
Take a guess who that is.
Who is that?
That's Tim.
Tim Two Time. Oh, no kidding. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That is cool. Dang.
You know, it's just amazing how you haven't met anybody, but if you see a picture of them and, you know, we're all later in life, you think, oh, man, that guy's been old forever. No. There was a time, you know what? Let me dig up a photo. Tim, since you sent me, I don't think you want that public, but we'll just keep it on the side if you want it. You don't want it public. I mean, look how sexy he is. Look at all that. You know, look at that 70s disco hair.
That's got a mustache.
He's got the porn stash going on. He's got the disco hair with the gold chain going on.
Well, you know, he was also a flight control operator.
Oh, is that the guy that cusses at all the pilots because they don't get in the pattern?
Well, yeah, he tells them, you know, come on, Alpha 9, you are clear. You know, yeah, he does. He's got a killer.
I don't know how come y'all talk so long.
He's got a killer. He's got a killer voice, man. The way it is. Yeah, Mom's telling you to click that button, guys. So hit that thumbs up button. Let us know you like what you see. Lyndon Stewart, how are you? Let's give a little bit of a roll call here, guys, and see who's in the house. Let's see. We have got. Let me go to the top of the list here, guys. Start at the top. Of course, we've got Wayne Shriver. He's in the house. We got Mr. Victor R.C. Jets. We have got Paul McNeil, Tim Toutant, Charles Holly, Paul McNeil, Richie Rich, and hey, Richie, I need a loan, buddy. We got Jeff in Lower Alabama, or LA Jeff, as I like to call him. He's from the different LA. We have got Hanger 51. F you, brother. What's up, man? How you doing, Kenny? Good to see you tonight. Philip Cockram, how are you, man? Let's see, going down the list, we've got Rob Bouger in the house. Let's see, got two maidens before the Warbirds and Classics over Fredericksburg. Hey, man,
yeah,
that's nice.
Been there. That's a nice place.
That's right. We got Michael Fox in the house. What's up, Mr. Safety Man? How are you?
That's right.
Flying Tiger, guys, in the house tonight, guys. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here tonight, guys. If you've not gone to Flying Tiger RC, check him out as well. He's got awesome racks for your airplanes as well as your transmitter holders while you're flying. He's got a lot of cool stuff over there, guys, and the prices are great. If you haven't gone to Flying Tiger RC, guys, do yourself a favor, check him out, and Guy will hook you up. He's a great guy, and he also gives you a killer discount if you were here last week on things, man. And he's got awesome other fun toys, guys, so you got to check him out for a lot of things. Let's see, we've got Dan Laurie, of course, in the house, as we've already said. How are you, Dan? Got Mom in the house. We got rid of his
high hum, right? Oh, we knew what it was.
Yeah,
we found it.
Yeah, we found the problem.
He thought it was the ESC or the BEC, and then he thought it might have been the ESC.
It's the gear doors.
And it's the gear doors.
Yeah,
either they're over center and they're ramming and holding, they're overextended.
Yeah.
You just got to get that. Just take it off.
Yeah. And Guy over at Flying Tiger says, would rather see an F-111. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the aardvark.
Yes, sir. Very good. Jared Kirby, how are you, man? Thank you for coming here tonight. Glad to have you as always. Jared's always got a project going on, man. He's always building something, painting something. He's doing a beautiful Warbird right now.
That's right. And he chickened out on the electric motor, right?
Hey, man, he's going to the gas one, buddy. He's going to make it happen. That thing's going to look great.
What is sticking in, a 55?
I think so, yeah. It's going to be really nice. Let's see. So, Tim, sending a link up here, guys. You have to check it out.
Yeah, check out that sexy beast.
Check that out.
I mean, he looks like he put that silk shirt on.
Yeah.
And his boots and been walking down New York with
exactly.
That fluff of hair hanging out.
Yeah.
The chain.
Yeah, got it all going on, man. We got Mr. Dan and Colio in the house. How are you, buddy? Hello, gentlemen.
Yeah. Shoot.
Let's see. Lyndon Stewart's here tonight with us. Are you still in the States, Lyndon? We got Ken Wade. What's up, Ken? How are you tonight? We got something to show you, so stick around tonight, Ken.
That's right.
Ken wanted to know when I was going to Made in the Beaver. I said, not in these winds this weekend, buddy.
No way. It was just total brutal. 26 mile an hour, literally straight across the runway. Yeah. I flew in it, but, man, I'm telling you, just like this.
Yeah, it's crazy. And you know what he flew, guys? He flew the Frenzy from Hobby Canyon.
Yeah,
that is an amazing
flew that foam in there. It was fun, right up to the point where I said, well, it's not quite mine. So.
Yeah, that's right.
But if you want to elevate the show right now, you see this? You want to drink this in? You see this? You see all that?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to take you back 40 years.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Scary, right?
Here we go.
Dan says, send it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah.
There he is, baby.
Yeah.
Look at that. That was like 1984, I think. I had a Super Tiger inline twin on that. That was the old pilot kit from Hobby Shack.
That's right.
And that was El Mirage Dry Lake. And it was hot, and I was sexy and had money in the bank and wasn't married.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's see. We got Rob's RC. What's up, buddy? Good evening, Jeff, Wayne, and Pilots. How are you tonight, man? Hope you're doing well. And thank you for coming again tonight, guys. We're up to 34. Let's kick it on up, get it to 40. Tell your grandma, tell your friends, tell your wife, tell everybody to come on in here tonight. If you're on Facebook watching, come over to YouTube, guys. Hit the like button. Let us know you appreciate what you see. There's Carl in the house. How are you, Carl? And Carl, we got a pattern fly coming up. Let's see, where's that sheet at? I told let's see, we got Coastal Plains Pattern Contest, guys, right here. Told Carl I'd get this up here. This is at our field, June 3rd through the 4th. And it's going to be fun, guys. Come out if you're in the Kinston area. Check us out and be a part of this. It's going to be a good time, man. We're going to have two or three judges checking this out. Got any questions? Hit Carl up. Let him know.
Hit him up.
Carl can tell you all about it. We got Silver Fox RC checking in.
Silver Fox.
How are you, man? So,
yes.
What did you bring tonight to talk about? A bag of wires?
Would you like to start with the rat's nest?
I think we should start with a bag of wires.
All right. Well, can you see it? Oh, they can't see it.
They can't see it.
Okay. I got the big P61, the Zorelli 114-inch. Okay,
Yeah.
bought it used. It's older. And Ken had it.
Ken Wade is in the show.
Okay, he's in the show right now. Okay, so anytime I get another airplane, doesn't matter who it is, I don't care if you're an engineer for NASA.
Yeah.
I just can't stand the thought of not going through every stinking nut and bolt and wire and have that one that I didn't check down my plane. You know what I'm saying? You put all the time and effort and money and then the paint. I don't paint nothing. He does all that.
I do that.
I just fly it. But so I had to go through and what was it? Neuter? Did I neuter it? No.
More or
Decluttered?
Less. Yeah.
So
you stripped it.
There's still some left in there, but this is This is what I took out of the plane.
You gutted it. Those wires look like they're from the 70s, man.
This is how much I took out of the whole plane. Look how thick that is.
And that's just a little bit of it.
Yeah. I still got all the booms. I still got to take those out. But that, every single wire, I just had to get rid of it. I said, no.
I don't blame you on a plane that's going to be this nice you're putting together, man.
I mean, you're out there and you get your third flight and all of a sudden something sucks going on.
Yeah. One connection can take a plane.
You got one connection from 1973
off
a craft radio.
Nah.
But anyway, that's a pretty big.
That's a start.
I got some spares if you got a junker. You want to fly?
Exactly.
I mean, I'm sure they work.
Yeah, probably do. But, like I told Wayne, we're going to get up with my buddy Marshall over at Zoom RC, guys. And we're going to get some nice JR servo leads and all the wires and everything nice. And Marshall will hook us up on what we need. And, guys, he's great over there. So if you haven't checked out Marshall at zoomrc.net, go to his page as well, guys. And he's got a lot of cool stuff over there. Again, he's a small local shop in Texas, guys. And support our small shops, guys. That's what we do. What are we doing?
Oh,
what are we doing?
It's a shark.
Okay. Okay,
guess.
Right,
what
good.
Was that? It wasn't Jaws. It wasn't Roy Scheider saying, we're going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah, no.
One more time.
Okay, one more time. Okay, you ready? Ready? Here we go. Okay. So, all right. So
I brought the right hand boom. The right hand. And it's supposed to take anywhere from a 35 to a 55.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to stick a 70 twin on it.
Yeah, might as well.
A 70 twin weighs less than a 55 single.
Really?
Yeah, I checked it.
We know when Fritz was in here last week.
Yes.
From Hobby View.
That's right.
And you guys, if you watched anything on YouTube, you know who Fritz is, right? He was drooling. He was like, "Oh, I'm going to die. I need to see." I mean, he's all about this plane, guys.
Yes.
This is going to be.
Look at that! Isn't that right out of the water?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's pretty.
What is this made of? Tell us what the
all right, this is old school Zorelli. All balsa, hardwood, ply, birch. What's all the other ones? The poplar, light ply.
Yeah.
All kinds of thicknesses. As you can see, even got the old school. This is the raise the gear door. It's all mechanical.
Wow.
Yeah, I won't be dicking with that. Someone else will.
Yeah.
But that's old school. I mean, it's well built. It's all glassed already. Whoever did it did a really good job.
Pretty, man. Beautiful panel lines.
Yeah, it's all hand built by hand. Old school.
Yeah.
You have to sit there and put it together. You just don't put 6 screws and fly.
Wow.
Yeah, so you got your rotor servo. This one I can put it back there. Little whack
knock me out.
There you go. See, you got your rotor servo. You got your elevator servo. The only thing I don't like is it doesn't have a split elevator.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a split elevator with separate servos on each side, so at least if one failed.
Can you make it? Can we customize
Oh,
it?
yeah. Well, I got this, so that's, that's the boom. That's good size, right?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
It's backwards on the camera.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? It'll knock me out.
Yeah, I'll knock you out.
That's nice.
All right, and then we got.
Okay, so that's just one side room. So all right, so now we're getting ready to show you the one side wing here, which is massive.
This is the vertical stabilizer. What do you think? No?
Yeah.
What is that? It's not pickleball. There's another one that they have with this size paddle. Anyway, it's a very distinct design. It's got the old bell crank that goes. You know what that is? Anybody know what that is?
I do, but I'm not gonna say. You say. You tell them.
Well, it's mechanically connected. I don't know if you can see it, but it's old school, mechanically connected. So it goes down to a bell crank and then out to the aileron, and that works with the spoilers. Is that spoilers? No, that's not.
Yeah.
Is that spoiler?
Yeah, that's what that is.
There's like the F-14.
It's like an air brake almost.
Yeah, I mean, look how small the actual aileron is. What, 6 inches?
Yeah, no big. Yeah, exactly.
6 inches, and the only reason it's so small is because flying nighttime is way harder than flying daytime.
Yeah.
And it's to keep it smooth, and this is also supposed to keep it smooth. This would break the airflow, the
Makes
dynamic.
it,
And it would just go gently. Night flying. It was the first flying radar night. I think they had like 127 kills or something.
Wow.
But we're going to get rid of the mechanicals. We're just going to go and we're going to put another servo over here, and then we're just going to mix them together. So the aileron and the spoilers all work together.
That's
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
I mean, you got the hinge pin that goes all the way through that brass rod, and these are aluminum. There's nothing cheesy on there. I mean, look how big that this old school.
That's massive right there.
I mean, that's massive, man. You can pump some concrete through that.
Hey, you ain't kidding.
It's big.
That's huge.
But anyway, it's really well made. It's well done.
It's gonna be beautiful, man. This is gonna be a big airplane. And like I said, it's going to be super. It's something not you don't see.
Oh, you just don't see it every day. I mean, I don't even know how many that actually exist.
Yeah,
but it's cool.
Yeah, you just don't. You don't see these P-61s every day. That's why people that love them are all about it. Like Fritz last weekend was all about it because you just don't see them very often. And when they're done, this one's going to be flat black. We're going to make it look great. It's going to be beautiful. Kenny asked earlier, had we made any progress on the F-14? Not too much since last week. We showed it to everybody in here last week. I've been busy, had a lot going on. Wayne's been busy. So, and we're actually trying to get things done on it because we definitely want to get it flying. But again, the wind's been bad, so it's not been conducive. Let's see. Ken Wade says, it's the ailerons. The test pilots complained that they wanted to see an actual control surface.
That's right. I remember him telling me that. Yeah, because they couldn't see or tell if it was working or not, and then that's what they put the spoiler on there.
Yeah,
that way they could see.
Yep.
I mean, it was red, so.
That's right. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's going to be an awesome airplane. What's the total wingspan overall?
114 inch.
114 inch, guys. That's going to be massive.
Yeah.
That's going to be a showstopper.
Someday.
We got that. We got the F-14 sitting beside it.
We can't wait to fly someday.
Big
It'd be so nice just to fly.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah, no doubt. And not worry about tearing it all to pieces in just a stupid wind.
Yeah. Well, as soon as it turns 100% humidity and it's 99 degrees, you couldn't buy wind if you wanted to.
Of course not. No.
Dead nuts, nothing. And
gnats,
just pure sweat.
Gnats buzzing around your ear. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Ken said no. The spoiler is the aileron.
The spoiler is the aileron. Then why is there a aileron out there?
Right.
I mean, I'm just curious. It's just because the backup.
Mm.
I don't know. I really don't know much about the 61. I just know it's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's just a nasty looking.
Yeah,
plane.
it is.
It's just got a nasty. I will monk you up appeal to it. You know? And that's what's going to be so cool about it, man. Just to get it going and get it sitting there and just looking.
Yeah, all those retract, all that money.
I mean, the retracts, the wheels on this thing, guys, are like
they're massive.
They're like pizzas. I mean, they're huge.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, they are awesome. And DOD Engraving said he would love to do you some custom cockpit work for it. You know, so that would be great too. And he comes to our field.
Really?
So yeah, he does 3D printing, laser cutting, things like that. So if you need anything laser cut for this plane, or if you need any 3D,
I need some hair removal.
Well, no, we're not talking about that.
Oh, okay.
So if you need anything laser cut for the plane, or you need a 3D something printed for the plane, he's your guy.
Good,
and
I can't do it.
And he's trying to do some of these things to keep himself busy, create a little revenue. He loves doing it. He's got a small laser cutter, laser printer. I mean, he's got some neat stuff. I've seen his work. And so therefore, yeah, any of you guys in the area, you need something, hit him up, let him know, and he can get it done for you. And those laser cutters are also like you do balsa.
You don't put your finger down there and check to see if it's on?
No. Not but one time.
Kind of like a pressure washer. Hey, does that really hurt?
Yeah, would that cut your toe off if I run it over the end of it?
Is that blade going around in that lawnmower?
Mm-hmm. That's right, yeah. Like the sticker, it says don't stick your hands up under. Kind of like dropping your blow dryer in the bathtub while you're in the bathroom.
Mel Gibson.
Somebody's done it. Or they wouldn't put a sticker on
absolutely.
these things, guys. I mean, somebody stuck their hands up under the lawnmower with it running. Somebody's put the dryer in. Somebody's put the toaster in the bathtub.
Well, most of those people don't tell you that's what happened.
No, they don't.
It's
They're
kind
not
of
here
like
to tell you.
You OD'd on gummy bears.
Yeah.
And then they go to tell everybody, well, he's not with us. He was mauled by a bear.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Not a gummy bear.
Right,
you
no.
forced all those gummy bears. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, so that's going to be a big project too, guys. We got a lot of stuff going on here, man. Between the 14,
All something.
between the B1,
Yeah.
between the T28, between the P61,
The P-47.
P47,
Beaver.
the Beaver.
Piper PA-18, 107 inch.
Philip said a 14 update. Did you see the 14 last weekend? We're getting more paint on it.
Oh, yeah.
It's looking really sitting right here, facing me and looking at
That
me.
is correct.
We've got the walking panels on it. We've got the whole canopy black.
That's
I got to
correct.
spray it to make it look like glass with the airbrush. We've got where the wings pop out. We've got that sprayed black because this is going to be a Jolly Roger scheme. And
We could give him one look.
yeah, I mean, I've also got, I'll show you these. Everything's a little dusty right now. We've got these coming along real nice. Like I said, I got to get this dust off. These are coming along nicely right here. These will have the skull and crossbones. Wayne's going to bring over the rest of it. Show you guys that. Let you see what we got going on there. We'll lay that back over there. Okay, so here we go.
Well, it looks pretty big on screen. Actually, it is pretty big.
It is.
I mean, big.
This is 47 inches as it is.
Yeah, that's it. It's almost
It's
4 feet.
72 inches.
Then it stretches out to 72.
And then let's see. So if you take, so then we've got these. Okay, that'll go here
That's
like
right.
this, right?
That's right.
And then of course the horizontals that we've got painted that'll
That's
go over
right.
here. The guys, where you can see this is the wing sweep,
Yes.
right? Okay, and then in here is supposed to be painted as it is. The canopy I'm gonna paint to look like glass, which will be done as well. And we're hoping to get this on flight test, guys, once we get it all finished.
Yeah, what do they have? 2.5 million subscribers over there?
Yeah. So, yeah, we're definitely going to try to get this on there.
Yeah, I seen they were flying. What's his name? The guy that's got the big goatee. He's flying his F-14 there at Seth.
Yeah.
I'm just watching fly.
Yep. So yeah, it's going to be nice. It's going to look. It already looks amazing.
Yes.
So I'll take this back off and then set it back on the stand.
All right.
Yep.
Stand for Roger, Buzz the Tower.
All right. All right. You got to go in the house. You want to go in the house? I'm gonna let Mason in the house. Y'all, hang on one second. Come on.
Technical difficulties.
I'll let Wayne have it for a second. All right. We got somebody to go in the house. All right, good.
All right. His social security number is 65432-9er. His address is, well, he has a cardboard sign up front, so I don't know. It changes, I think. I think his house is on wheels. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I'm done.
Hey, give him 5 minutes. He's telling everything. Yeah.
Killer Plains is on. About time.
Yeah.
Man, where's the wife?
Yeah. Where's Miss Denise, man? We need to see the lovely Denise. Yes, it's made from foam board.
Yes, and it was all flat, and you have to shape every
It comes
piece.
in a small box, and Wayne did
And
it.
you'll go crazy.
But hey, look at what you got
That's
sitting
great.
right there. It's just
It's awesome.
looking at us.
I know. It's
crazy.
amazing. I even go, how in the world did I do that?
I know. In a box. It came in a little box.
I know.
It
It was a lonely Christmas.
So, but you built that in what, like a week?
I think it was like a week and a half.
And they told you it couldn't be done.
It
didn't
couldn't
they?
be done.
And they
So
say you're not a master builder.
the redneck in me just comes out.
So he is the master of his domain. Is what he's
Yeah,
saying.
whatever that is. That can be an outhouse.
I mean, really.
Have you ever been in an outhouse and everything inside is piled up higher than the seat? And it's a hot summer day, 100 degrees, and flies are just
Nah, I don't think
back on the
so.
stack, and that's all they do. And then you got to read all the graphics on the walls.
Yeah, well, that's if you got to go that bad.
Do you ever see a number that you recognize?
No. Nah. Thank God I've not had to go in one like that. I don't have that.
Well, I have.
Well,
Because what they do is they get on and they put their feet on the seat, and then they just make it higher. The whole point is to see how high they can get it out of the box. So literally, you have a hill of political brain cells
yeah,
going
no
above
shit.
the seat, and it's just the nastiest thing you'll ever experience.
Yeah, it is appetizing antidote.
Oh
isn't it?
man!
Tell you, only he could come up with this. I'm telling
Hey, I was there. I lived it.
you. Yeah. Well, but hey, if you got a good fly-in, it could be that way.
Oh,
you know,
absolutely.
Good food, good fly-in, good things. When you get a haircut, man.
11:30 Thursday.
Yes, you are. We're going to take care of
Yeah, a
that.
guy shows up on a bus. I think his name's Kenny.
Yeah, on the
I think
short
it's
bus.
electric bus
That's
because
the
you can
short
see the
bus.
cord plugged in somewhere. It's way behind the bus.
Yeah. See you, Dan. Have a good night and good luck with the L39.
Yeah, get rid of those doors.
Yeah.
Forget it. Fly it. Enjoy it.
Yeah, if you have any more questions, let me know, man, and we'll be glad to try to help you out with it. So glad we got to talk with you. Thank you for coming tonight. Sounds like a truck stop nowadays.
Well, I got a story about a truck stop, and it's
Of
probably the
course
most
you would.
disgusting one that I've ever been. You got to go through the scales, right? If you drive a
Yeah.
Class A,
Yeah.
all depends on what moment and what mood they're in. They're going to give you the red light, right? So you got to
Mhm.
pull over, get all your credentials out. You don't even have to be a legal citizen anymore. You can just drive right through. Oh, you don't have anything? I'll just go ahead. But I go to the outhouse. There's two of them put together, right? It's nighttime.
Yep.
So I'm standing in one, and then I see the trucks. They got to go make a U-turn when they get the red light.
Mhm.
Well, all of a sudden, I'm just going down. I look down, and there's this bright light where it shouldn't be. They've drilled a hole from this outhouse through that outhouse to the other outhouse, so whoever can peek in the
That's
outhouse.
called a glory hole, isn't it?
Somebody's. It wasn't mine.
Somebody's having glory.
No. I plugged mine.
Lord. Yeah, that's you want to run from that one, man. That's not.
And that was in. You know where of all places? That was in Seattle.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely want to run from that, man. Oh, what's up, man? How you doing, Bert? Good to see you. Thank you for coming here tonight.
Nooms.
You know Bert Schreiber?
Yeah. She owes me $20. You had to pay up. Either that, or you give me how many oxycodone can you get in one container? I'll take oxycodone instead of that.
Damn. Oh Lord. Noons, what's up, buddy? How you doing tonight? Yeah, it's for no peeking, Wayne. That's plugging. Y'all are pathetic, man. Oh, who should spend time hiding in an outhouse to get a peek? Yeah, that's pretty scary.
Yeah, we used to call that guy the Kaibo Monster. He was blue all the time. Where do you think the Blue Man Crew came from in Vegas?
See there? Hit you back. They said, no, you owe me.
No. Let's go back to the time where I threw the dart in the air and hit you in the heel.
Uh-oh.
And then you went and ran and told mom, and I
Ow.
shot you with a BB gun.
Ouch. Yeah, see?
And then you said, oh, he said suck.
See, y'all.
It's just endless. And then they put the red hot up your nose.
Oh yeah, I mean I've heard of that.
Yeah, I was there and I did it.
That's not good.
We were on the bunk beds, and I think I was. She had to have been 2, 3, and I was 5, 6. I said, "Here, just hold still. This won't hurt.
It won't hurt a bit. No."
He couldn't even get it out.
Oh Lord, that had to burn.
I said, "Well,
man.
who's going to let somebody put a red hot up their nose?"
A 2-year-old. I mean, that would have to burn really bad.
Yeah,
man.
lawn darts for the win. That's exactly right.
Oh,
Except it was a dartboard dart.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so I went straight up and went right in the back of her heel.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I looked at it. I said, "How in the world? What are the chances of that happening?"
Yeah, that's painful, man.
Very painful.
Yeah. Jeff's Customer C, I would like to touch and go landing you did with that cup. Actually, Lyndon, that is Robert that flies at our field. That is a 50% scale airplane, guys. I actually had quarter. I had to go back and change it. It is a 50%.
Yes.
That is a massive, massive airplane. And until you've seen him fly this thing,
yeah, the cord of the wing is literally the width of a picnic table.
Yeah.
It's 3.5 feet, 3 feet, 3.5 feet. And then each one is the length of a picnic table, and then you got the fuselage, which is 2.5 feet
Oh,
wide.
Easy. It's massive, guys.
So it's got to be 14, 18. I don't know. That's huge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is a massive airplane. And
that's massive.
You know, the weird thing about that whole video, I'm going to tell you, it's only had 13 views, guys, and that ain't even normal. I don't know that YouTube.
No, you just stay connected. You need to re-upload it.
I don't get it. Any short I've ever put up, it like goes up just like that. This one does not have the 13 views. Something's wrong. So I don't know if something's glitching in YouTube or what, because it's a pretty cool airplane, and several guys asked to see it. And the pilot, he's our president in our club, and he actually had guys asking to see it. That's why I put it up. So I don't get it, but I may take it down and put it back up again just to see what happens, because it's just weird. When you put up a video, me and Wayne have sat here and watched them go up by the hundreds, every.
That's amazing.
I mean, and then this one today does nothing. It's just weird, and so there's got to be something going on.
Yeah, I don't think it uploaded. The software doesn't even know you're there.
Exactly.
Right. You're just sitting in a shoebox somewhere in the back of the warehouse.
Dan said, "Is anyone in California looking for a massive Corsair?" Well, what do you call massive?
Yeah, what's massive?
That's because you guys are famous. No, we're not famous. We're just having fun, man. We're just.
Well, I'll have you know.
Do tell.
That I asked her to marry me between the Super Corsair that raced at Reno and the Tsunami, the P-51, the Tsunami, if you remember back in the day.
There you go.
And there I was with that diamond. Will you please beat me? No, I didn't say that.
Look,
but I was there at Chino Airport, Chino Air Museum. You need to go if you haven't been there. It's awesome.
He said it's a 92-inch Ciroli. Corsair.
Oh, that's big.
That's big.
I mean, that's got to be at least 30 pounds.
That's
at least.
Nice.
What do you got on there for power?
Yeah, what's on it?
A couple of double A's.
Man. Yeah, Sydney Church said, "Here, take my money."
Oh my goodness, I know her. You know how you can't choose relatives? That's the one.
There you go.
Her boyfriend works at Mercedes-Benz.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you know Mercedes-Benz doesn't make cars that have dipsticks to check your oil anymore? You can't get a car with a dipstick. What does she want?
It's got a BME 102cc twin.
Ooh, that's big.
Big.
Yeah, so that's 251 cc's. That's what kind of prop you got on it? I figured out how to get another 8 miles on my 8 more miles an hour on my 190.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did.
Huh.
Just bought a pitch.
Did you take dikes and cut the tips of the prop? No.
I don't want to put that big 1721 on it. It's going to be too much. But I found a prop that is one pitch bigger than the one I have on there. So
there's this one on it.
Oh, that's not enough.
1910?
No, because I'm running a 2015 right now, and I found a prop that's a 2016. And if you do the math, technically you should get another 8 miles.
Wayne knows how to do the math. I don't know how to do the math.
Yeah, that was horrible. You know, when you're in high school or any kind of school you went to, if you had a teacher that hated their job, that means you sucked in that class.
Yeah.
I hated every class that the person that was trying to teach me hated their job. I never learned anything. And then there was the people that loved their job and they helped me. I said, "Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, okay, that's how you do that. Oh, it's amazing." Anyway.
Okay, so Noots. Steve over at Killer Planes has a question for you.
Yeah.
How big is that HSD J10? I'm guessing it's probably what, 110, 120 millimeter if it's EDF. Yeah, we talked about the flying door last weekend.
That was awesome.
Looking for the best P51 on grass. What about the P51 Racer? Well, I can tell you, Tim, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Very kind
Tim,
of you,
you
buddy.
sexy man with that mustache,
the big mustache
and
talk.
that beautiful
Yes,
brain on top.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Tim. Well, you know, the truth of the matter is, there is actually E-Flite makes a nice one if you want something foam that flies really well, and it's like I think it's what is it 1450 or 1500 millimeter. It's the newest one that they came out with a year ago. It flies really well on grass. Let's see. Well, now, guys, Legend Hobby's coming out with a P51D, and it's getting ready to come out.
What was that, 96 inch, 92 inch?
Yeah, that's going to be a nice one. That will be a must-have. You put a Mustang in your fleet, that will be in my fleet. That's going to be nice. I've already talked with Thomas about that. So, yes, that's going to happen. So that's coming around. But if you want a foamy, now I've got the FMS. The 1700 millimeter Red Tail FMS is a beautiful plane. It flies great off gas. The biggest problem with that airplane, it is very underpowered. If you want very scale, slow, who wants a slow Mustang though, right?
Not me.
But you can always
upgrade
up the power. But the FMS 1700, as Kenny said, is a beautiful plane. It flies great. But for me, I would want it to have a lot more power. And Kenny knows what I'm talking about, I'm sure. So let's see. So here's Ken Wade's got some stuff for sale. Anybody looking, check it out. He is in North Carolina.
He's selling his Predator too. His turbine.
Yeah.
I'll trade you for a P61.
Trading. Let's do it. Let's get it done.
He'd be stuck right back with the old P61.
Right. Yeah, he's like, been there, done that. And Steve, Killer Plane says that the FMS 1700 millimeter is it's beautiful, especially with the lovely Miss Denise lying beside it, but it is underpowered, and yes, it is.
And then Kenny says it's not.
Yeah, see,
so
Kenny,
that's a contradiction.
Kenny, yeah, I've seen it fly. The plane is underpowered. It's underpowered for me. It's kind of like the P40 is underpowered. That doesn't mean it doesn't fly, guys. It just means for a Mustang, you want power. You want it to have more power. And so
Kenny said watch his video. Now, is that an OnlyFans thing that he's got that he wants you to watch? With the P51 in the background?
You can do a prop mod with zip ties. There's no doubt. I've done it to the FMS 1400, and it works. But you really want that Mustang to be woke, then you're going to have to put another power plant in it, man.
Put a Bud Light on it if you want to be woke.
Yeah, so it's just not going to happen with a mod will pick up a little bit, but it's not. I've done it on my FMS 1400, and yes, it does help. But it ain't going to give you what a new power system does. And a Mustang should have power. You know what I mean? And it should be able to get up and go. So, just my 2 cents. And
everybody's different, though, because everybody has a different level of understanding.
Everybody has a different level
Here's
of
power.
Oh,
man, it flew great. Here's another guy. You suck. Another guy goes, man, you really suck. And the other guy goes, wow, what do you think of that? Oh, you're awesome. Everybody's got a different standard.
Yep. It just depends on what you want and what you call power. And what I like to fly scale, but I also want power. When I say power, I want power.
That's right.
So
I want to raise taxes. I can raise taxes.
Exactly.
Retro tax you.
Yeah. Well, what taxes aren't raised constantly.
Well, Kenny says his plane goes straight up 400 foot, no problem.
But no doubt.
I guess.
But again, if you wanted to fly straight and level and peel the wings back, just saying.
Well, my P51 can go straight down 400 feet and go faster than yours does.
Exactly.
Going up.
Right.
If I can hold.
Because gravity is your friend going down.
What is it? Terminal velocity is like 32.17, 32.14 until it reaches the maximum velocity.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That. Exactly. So, everybody's definition of power, I guess, is different.
Electric, gas, turbine. We all love power.
Some people can say, the J65 is fast. I love my J65. Don't get me wrong.
It's all ready to go, right?
It looks great. Flies great. Could it have more power? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Another prime example, the Free Wing A10 comes with 80 millimeters. You can put 90s on it. It's going to fly a little faster. It's going to have more power. Is it as efficient? No. So you give up one for the other. You're going to give up efficiency sometimes for more power. You lose flight time for more power. Marshall that flies with us, he wants more power. He gets less flight time.
Yeah, I did.
You know,
I moved on and gave him the half-scale P-51 I was working on. I do have pictures.
yeah.
Gave him the fuselage sticking out of this truck going down the road. Everybody's taking pictures of it.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's mine. Get away.
Right, exactly. So, it just is what it is. Wayne, DOD engraving. How difficult would it be to run 4 gas engines on a large scale?
It's not difficult. All you have to do is set them up right.
Yeah, synchronize.
You
them.
take all your engines. You've got usually one that's really good. And then you got 2 of them that's middle, and then you got one that's a turd, right? You have to tune it to the turd. You don't tune the turd to the high performance one. You tune to the turd so you have reliability. And then maybe one day the turd can come up, and then you can tune everything out and get a little more horsepower. But it's all about tuning. If you don't take your time and tune it, it's like trying to. If you ever heard anybody play a guitar that's out of tune,
Out of the turd.
no one wants to listen to that. And on top of that, your airplane will just keep continuing to go left or right, whichever way it is. I got a B-17. What is it, the 903? The one that crashed.
And this turdy moment is brought to you by Starry.
Is that the replacement of?
I guess. I mean,
It looks like the same colors and everything. They just put.
I've never tried it, actually. My son likes it.
But anyway, you'll know when you have an engine out.
Tastes like a Sprite.
Yeah, that's what it
different.
tastes like.
It's
It's
like
like
the same but different.
because if you close your eyes,
Yeah.
it's a Sprite.
Well, but it's different. I mean, it's got a little bit.
I mean, who makes it? What's the Coke or Pepsi brand?
I don't know.
Bud Light.
I don't want it here.
You're going woke on the show. I got to find a different show.
No, shit. Yes, it's
The Rolling Stones.
Yes,
Replacement for Sierra Mist.
Yeah, I would say more so of that. Yes.
All right, Steve, Killer Planes. I know that you're in the mud right now. You can't get any traction and getting that thing in a box and getting it made. You have any news for us? Because I'm really, really interested in it.
Yeah, we want to see it, Steve. When is that shark coming out, man? We got to have it. We're ready to fly. I got to stand for a minute. Sitting down is killing me. Yeah, Steve. What is the prognosis here, Doctor? Inquiring minds need to know, Steve.
Kenny just put his video up of his P-51 1700
Awesome.
millimeter,
Good deal.
3300 milliamp, 25 to 50 C, 6 cell. It's going to show us how it's done. What's he doing
Yeah.
with all those rainbow stickers on that P-51?
But has he done a speed test on it?
Has he got the GPS in there?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's doing the Nanotech 3.3, 3300.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's got the sub micros, maybe a little nano. He's got the blinker.
Well, that's just a voltage meter. I think.
Is that what
No,
that
it's
is?
just- that's a receiver, probably. Not too neat there, Kenny. Looking a little shabby, like a rat's nest going on in there, man.
That ain't no rat's nest.
Well, no, your bag is a rat's nest.
My bag's a rat's
You know,
nest.
that bag you had was a rat's nest.
Yeah, that'll you need an Alka-Seltzer after that. Well, we must have a tutorial that comes along with
I
it.
mean,
'cause I haven't
yeah,
seen it
really.
in
I mean,
now,
sub.
now we got a subway.
Now we're getting a sub. 81 miles an hour, Kenny, and you call that fast?
How much?
81 on a 1700 millimeter airplane?
Was it going straight down?
That's not real fast, Kenny. Not
I
when
think
we're,
it's fast, Kenny.
I mean, not when we're clocking at what 100 and what were we clocking out? 130.
Well, we were at 134. The other Mustang was
134.
118. We had
Yeah.
119. We had 128.
Yeah,
And then we're going to go for 140. I think we're going to break 140 when I put this other
yeah.
top on.
See, 81. Sorry. I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
we're talking. It's different. The stuff I'm talking about is all balsa, and I got an oversized motor in it, and that's just me. Some people don't like messing with it, and that's cool. That's great.
yeah, but I think out of my 1600 millimeter Corsair and my Spitfire, I'm getting 81 miles an hour. And again, they're underpowered to me. Now that's just me. My Spitfire flies.
That's what the giant 4-bladed prop.
Yeah, it flies like a dream. I love my Flightline Spitfire. Don't get me wrong.
Your Spitfire is faster than your Corsair?
I think they got the same motors.
Oh,
they're about tit for tat. They're running off 6S.
So it's just drag then, whatever.
It's just drag? To me. I mean, that's not fast in a plane that size, really. You know, I think my Spitfire and my Corsair could be faster.
Oh, anything could be faster.
Yeah. So I mean, again, to me, that's just not fast in a plane that big.
You hear that, Kenny? That's definition of fast.
Jeff's Custom, do you have a twin timber as yet? I do not. Again, one of those things that really do it for me. I've got the King twin that I love. I've got the Albatross that are twins that I love. Yeah, I mean, the Albatross is amazing. Flies off water, grass, snow, whatever you want to fly off of. And then the King Twin also is a great bargain at $299, and it flies amazing. Am I kidding or what?
No, it flies great.
Kenny's got one of those as well.
Kenny's got everything.
Mm-hmm. Yes, have a good night, man. We'll talk to you later. We'll see you at the field at some point. Yeah, Dan, you have a great night too. Thank you for coming, buddy.
I think what you got to tell Kenny is you got to do this. Hey, Kenny. 88 miles an hour. Back to the Future, buddy.
Yeah,
you can do it. You just got
to
push on that elevator a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit,
and then hold it right there.
Yeah,
we'll get the radar gun. I bet you can do 90.
Yeah, sure.
At least.
Yeah. Put some weight in the nose. We'll get it coming down and dive. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think personally, when I think Warbirds, I think fast. You know, especially a Mustang. You think a Mustang should be fast, man. And P-47 actually had an intercooler. It should be fast.
That whole fuselage was an intercooler
right.
all the way to the back.
Right.
It was amazing.
So, you know, I love a scale flying plane. Don't get me wrong.
I like them fast.
Yeah, Kenny said 90 in a dive, easy.
Piece of cake.
That ain't bad, really, for a 1700 foam plane. That's not bad. Really.
And then you overfly the airframe. Guess what? The wing falls off.
Yeah, split them apart. Yeah.
So you're only gonna go. You just if you're gonna.
But the question was, what Mustang flies great off of grass? Hey, you can't beat the FMS 1700 millimeter. That is the topic. I think it's a great, beautiful airplane. They've actually got it right now at fmsmodel.com. You can get you one there. They're beautiful. They look great. You see Kenny's fly. You see Rich Baker has flown it. Killer Planes has flown it. A lot of guys in here tonight have flown it and love it. I'd love to have one. Like I said, my biggest problem with buying airplanes that come with ESCs and motors that, to me, are underpowered right out of the box. I don't want it.
Kind of like that big P40.
The big P40 that I wanted to get from Banana Hobby.
Popsicle stick 3-blader.
Yeah, I mean, I love that P40 from Banana Hobby. It's just underpowered.
It's big. That's a big airplane.
It is massive.
This is big. Big as that.
That's what I'm saying. But even Noops, he built that plane on here as well. And, I mean, he even said it was slightly underpowered. So I'd rather buy it as an ARF and not buy a motor and an ESC for an airplane that I'm going to take out as soon as I get it, you know? So, and Kenny, you know what I'm saying.
I think Kenny's yanking on your jockstrap.
I know he is yanking. How fast
did the
door go?
Well, it depends. If you've ever been in court and you've been found guilty of a felony, that door slams fast.
Real fast.
This door here, I think, was on the construction site left over. David Zeiderveld, if you remember David Zeiderveld, he's the one that bet me that I couldn't do it. But I think it was going, I was probably doing maybe 50. It was literally blunt edge. There was no airfoil.
None.
It was a disaster. But it worked.
Lyndon Stewart asked, what do you think of the F-14 Tomcat? Well, Lyndon, if you're talking about the, you're saying the FMS Tomcat? I can't say. I've got the Free Wing right here in the rack. And the Free Wing F-14 Tomcat flies amazing like a trainer with the wings out. Wing swept, you got a little bit different beast in your hand because your airfoil changes and you're flying off a Teleron. So it's a little bit twitchier by far. But when you put the wings back out, it flies like a trainer. That's the nice thing about it. All right, Carl, have a good night, man, and we'll see you later on. Terrible lag. Okay. Well, sorry.
Whoa.
Oh, maybe it's the internet speed. I don't know. Everybody
hurricane.
else having a problem? Let's see. Yeah, Bert says it was awesome.
Yeah, well, you weren't there.
Yeah,
I was there. I even got a video of it. I think Candy still has it. I got the nephew on there. She's got the video. She's got all the proof. Nobody cares.
What was that? One of the great big cameras you hold on your
Yeah, that's
shoulder.
exactly what it was.
Yeah, they were huge, man. They're like honking.
Yeah, the VHS, man. I remember how much I paid for it. I paid for the unit, then the camera. I think this was 1982. It was $2,200.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Big old.
She said she has it. We need to see it.
What do you mean you have it?
We need it on the show. We need to see that video here.
Thou shalt not lie on the internet.
Yeah, please click the thumbs up for the show, as my mom says. Y'all need to do that. Matter of fact, I haven't clicked it yet.
You haven't done that yet?
I did not. So I'm going to do that.
Double click.
What happened to my live chat?
It's been moved. Then you have to go back out and come back in.
What?
I don't know. It's done that to me tonight as well.
Oh, you kidding me?
Yeah, it's all jacked up.
You're kidding me, man. Come on now. Come on. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we have it back.
Yeah, so I don't know what the deal is. See, I think that's how you got messed up. It might be the storm.
It's got to do something with this YouTube crap, man. I'm just saying.
Google.
Yeah.
They only paid $15 billion, I think, for YouTube, and I think they just gross.
Maybe Elon Musk needs to buy it.
That dude's pretty smart.
Yeah, he is pretty smart. Just saying.
I mean, he fired 80% of all Twitter, and it's profitable.
Exactly.
What are all those people doing?
I know, right? Well, I mean, hey, I'm excited about Title 42 ending. Are you excited? I mean,
yeah. What are we gonna bring in? Another $6 million?
Look out for Thursday, guys. I'm just
Make sure we bust them into all the major cities. Get them to Chicago.
Yes.
Get them to DC. Get them to Boston. Get them to New York.
Boston.
Take them to Florida, and they're going to ship them somewhere else. I can tell you that.
Take them to Delaware.
Yeah, New Mexico. You got plenty of room there. Yeah. Nobody moves to New Mexico.
Hey, just saying. I mean, I think it's crazy, but that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, well, I call them treasonous.
Yeah, well.
You can't call yourself an American and destroy it.
No.
I just don't get it.
I don't either.
Anyway.
Anywho.
On with it.
So, it is upon the 9:30 hour.
Yeah, I think they're falling off. All the medication's wearing.
Yeah, everybody's getting
TV
bored.
dinners.
They're probably watching Deadliest Catch or something instead of Best Flying.
Everybody's still probably got the popcorn popping with that tin foil that turns into a giant
Jiffy
bubble.
Pop. Yeah,
you burn it all. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Shake it on the stove.
Exactly what we had to do.
Yeah.
And as it came up, it twisted.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like there's an Instagram page called Remember the 80s.
Yeah, that's an awesome thing.
And they showed this picture. They said you never had to guess where everyone was in the neighborhood when you saw this, and it's all the bicycles later.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, your mom's making hot dogs.
Yeah, that's a good old day, man. Yeah, did you ever see the hot dog machine that you put the hot dogs on the diodes from one side to the other, and then you plug it in and electrocute them, and they swell up and burst?
Yeah,
that was good hot dog.
That was awesome.
You actually electrocuted the hot dog. I mean, that's exactly what you did.
It's fun, man. Yeah. It's science.
I mean, everything
for science.
Yeah.
Right? But trust the science.
I mean, but don't put a finger on each side. I mean, yeah. All right, well.
All right, Tim Teuton's gone. He's gone to bed with his T7.
Thank you, Tim. You guys have a good one.
I love that sexy photograph of you.
Yes, awesome picture. I never had hair on my chest like that.
So he got a bush, man.
Yeah, but I can't grow a mustache. That's all I ever had right here. This is the only place I can grow hair on my face. So.
I've tried. No.
Yeah, just doesn't happen. But anyway.
Your mom's gone too.
Well, everybody's tired.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for being here tonight. Another round of Fight Club. We'll see you next Tuesday night right here. Same time, same garage, I guess. Same place. Yeah, we'll be here.
Maybe.
And we'll let you know what else is happening, what's exciting, how far we've come on
anything.
Flying or anything for that matter.
We don't fly anymore. Everybody flies 100 to 1 of our flights.
Exactly. So thank you for being here, and we'll see you next week. And be safe. And anything else?
Sayonara. Push the button. Hurry up. I'm getting tired.